This is Jesse Espitia with SAC Sidelines with a very special one-on-one interview with a very special former player, Levonn Barnett. Thank you for coming through.
No problem, no problem.
And, of course, if the viewers at home don't know this, you were voted our SAC Sidelines Offensive Player of the Year. So
Yes.
I'm very excited to have you in here. You were one of my favorite players to watch last season. So, again, thanks for coming through, man.
Thank you. Thank you for bringing me.
Yeah, no problem. So, talk to me, man. How's it been right now with no football and everything going on?
Man, it's been tough, just trying to stay focused and motivated with football and working out, especially at home with all other distractions that can happen. Just, waking up every day and just having to go work out with your friends or something, just staying busy, really.
Yeah, and I follow you on the social, so I see you. You've been out there still working. You're not
Yes,
taking no
yes, sir.
breaks right now.
Not at all. I can't.
So you're back home in Florida right now,
Yes, I am.
and I don't know how you do it out there with that weather. I'm sure
Yeah, it's
just
hot, but I mean, it's humid. That's all it is. I'm used to it though.
it's different. It's different, right? The weather.
Yeah.
So what was it like growing up in West Palm Beach? Is that right?
Yes, West Palm Beach.
So what was it
Uh,
like growing up for you?
For me, no, I didn't have a rough childhood or anything. I had both of my parents in my life. They did their best to not let me struggle. They may have their struggles with paying bills, but they try not to let their kids, like me and my little sisters, just worry about that. We can just worry about our lives and focus on school, football, and stuff like that.
And who got you
So
into playing football?
actually, it was my cousin. I was going to watch my cousin play his little flag football games. I was like 4 or 5 years old, and then ever since then, I just wanted to play football and be just like him.
Really? So that's
Yeah.
what started this whole thing.
Yes, I've been playing football since I was 5 years old, and that's what started it.
And have you always played safety?
I played quarterback, running back, receiver, tight end, DN, linebacker, safety, corner, and that's it.
A- And then when did you just like make the permanent move, so to speak, to safety?
I would say my sophomore year in high school. Sophomore year in high school, I just said I'm going to focus on defense.
And what high school did you go to? Because see, in research and you're looking you up, I see that Mt.SAC has you just down at West Palm Beach, but it's Dwyer High School. Is that not correct?
Yeah, Dwight High School.
Okay, cool. So what was it like playing at Dwyer?
And Dwight High School is like a Florida football powerhouse. They won state championships in 2009 and 2013. And my class is one of the best classes to ever do it. But we didn't get to win because we lost to St. Thomas, but came up short. But we had a very good team. We had about, I think, 25 D1 signees in one class. So it was amazing playing for Dwight football.
And I was looking at your highlights there from Dwyer. I actually saw on YouTube even that you came out on KTLA.
Yeah.
What was that like? Were your friends like pumping you up in high school?
Yeah, they were.
That looked crazy. And for the viewers at home, we'll make sure to put in a little clip. But a 94-yard touchdown return in high school, I mean, that's not easy.
Not at all. But yeah, I did that. I had 2 pick sixes in high school.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. And no, really though, but I could see that you're just used to playing in these powerhouses, because
Yeah.
from there you then went to Laney.
Yeah.
And how did that happen? I mean, from Florida to Oakland.
Yeah, I mean, I was at Florida A&M University at a high school. I signed there, and I just stopped playing football for them because I was just young at the time, and they wanted to redshirt me. Me coming from a state football powerhouse, I wanted to come in and start. So just me being young-minded, I kind of took that the wrong way and stopped playing for them. So when I was looking for a new school, I was just on Twitter searching up schools in Cali, JUCOs in Cali, and JUCOs in like Mississippi and Kansas, and then Laney just stuck out the most at the time.
And what was that like playing there at Laney? And of course, they're on that Netflix documentary right now. But that wasn't your year, right?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Are you kind of like, dang, why didn't they do it on us?
I mean, they should have done it on us because we won states our year. So the team that I was on, it was a very good team. Like it was one of the best teams that I ever played on.
And I seen the coach, Coach Beam. Is that
Yeah,
right? And what was that like playing for that guy? He seems like no joke, like a
yeah.
good
Coach Bean,
coach.
he's a very good coach. You know, inspirational. You know how to get his players to keep fighting and keep playing. So I really like Coach Bean. He's a
And
good coach.
do you still keep in touch with any of those guys?
I keep in touch with like my teammates, not really the coaches. And I still follow the coaches on Twitter and I like their tweets here and there. But I'm very close with some of my teammates at Laney.
Oh, right on, right on. And what made you then jump to Mt.SAC?
It was just a living situation at Laney. Laney, their football program is very good. Just a living situation for out of states like me coming from Florida. It was just very hard. I had to commute a mile and a half just to go to school on the train station. I had to walk a mile just to go to the train station every day for class. So I just wanted to find a place where I can just feel comfortable and focus on football.
So then Mt.SAC must have just looked like heaven right there with the hills, the sun,
Yeah,
right? Just
yeah. I wanted to come to SoCal and live the SoCal life, and Mt.SAC really stuck out.
yeah, because no offense to Laney in Oakland, but it's not Walnut, right? Like Walnut's just
Yeah,
nice, just a little
yeah.
laid
Vaughn is
back.
very beautiful. Every day I woke up and went to class, you see big hills right behind Mt.SAC.
Yeah, right. So it's and transitioning though from Laney having to kind of like make your name for yourself again, is that what it was like at Mt.SAC, or can you explain
Yeah,
what that process was like for you?
I wouldn't say making a name for myself. It was more of like proving. It's like more of proving that I am this player that came from Laney, that I am a state championship winner. So once the first day I came in, Coach Johnson introduced me in front of the whole team and said, if we have a former state championship player here, he wants to come in and help you guys out and eventually win a state championship. So it was just from the first day that I came outside, I was held at a high standard. So it was just proving that I can be a leader, that I can, hold up to the high standard.
Definitely. And you mentioned Coach Johnson. Is he somebody who helped recruit you, or did you just come to Mt.SAC on your own?
Yeah, it's Coach Johnson and Coach Cameron Dean.
Oh, right on, right on. And you did mention earlier just now about being a leader. I mean, and it showed out there on the field. You had your experience, and your defensive unit. I mean, at Mt.SAC this last season was just you had a group of monsters with you. And
Yes, sir.
what was it like just holding it down back there with JT Walker?
It was amazing. I love playing with JT. It was amazing just being the quarterback of the defense and just orchestrating everything. He's very smart. I'm very smart. So we don't only know our assignments, but we know everybody else's assignments. So we can tell another player their assignment right before the play. So it was just amazing playing with JT.
It seemed like on every tackle was you, then JT, or JT, then you. So man, and you boys lay the wood. I'll say that, like for
Yes, sir.
sure. And have you always been a hard hitter? Where did you get that hard hitting style from?
Hard hitting is just just using that the pain that you go through in life. It just used on the football field in a good way. Instead of doing something else, I can just channel my energy into the football field, and that's all it is.
Oh yeah, because I would not want to be on the end of one of your tackles, man, for sure. Now, the last game of the season, if I remember correctly, you did not play against RCC.
No, I didn't.
Okay, I felt like it kind of showed. Hey, I'm not trying to diss none of the guys on the team, nothing. But I felt like it kind of showed that you were missing back there, because Walker didn't have you right there by his side, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Can you talk to me about what that was like to see the team go down like that, and just know that you couldn't even help at all?
it hurted so bad. It hurted. I still think about it every day. Just I wish I was out there with RCC. What would have happened? I think if I was out there, I think we would have been a closer game. We would have won that game. So, I mean, it just hurt, especially just at the time, just sitting there watching my teammates, and there's nothing they can do at the time. They just needed my help, and I just couldn't help.
Oh no, definitely, and I felt for the team as well, but I just felt like the whole defensive unit just looked a lot different without you out there. Hey, but that's just
Yeah.
me saying, and but now you're at the University of Texas Permian Basin. Is that correct?
Yes,
That's where you're
sir.
gonna be playing.
Yes,
So
sir.
so you're just moving all around the states.
Yeah, I've been traveling all ever since high school. I've been traveling all around the United States.
And do you like that? Like, is it cool that the game you love, you're getting to travel and play in different areas?
Yeah, it's actually a blessing in disguise. People may seem like, oh, he's just, leaving. He's not excelling in football. But me, like, I get to see different things that not a lot of people from my area get to see. I've been to Los Angeles, Illinois, Tennessee, Texas. I've been all over, so it's just I get to see different things, meet new people, and create friendships that last for life. That's really it too.
Definitely, and you just get to see these different areas, different cultures, right? So I think that's
Hmm.
a awesome part of being a student athlete. So right on. I'm glad that you're taking advantage of that. So
Yeah,
and you did mention right now, traveling to different areas with football. What's it like from playing like that Florida style football to coming out to Cali JUCO where they're like probably play like that West Coast style? Little,
yeah,
I'm expecting it to be a little different than the Florida game. So
yeah.
is
It's
that right?
different. Yeah, it's different. Florida, I say it's more speed. So like, yeah, it's more all around speed in Florida. And Cali JUCOs, it was just more of like learning my technique because this West Coast offense, you run the ball and pass the ball a lot. So you just have to really master your technique and like learn different parts of the game. You have to study film. There's great offensive coaches in this area, so I had to study lots of film and playbook, work hard, and just all that plays a factor.
Oh no, definitely. And so now about you personally, what gets you going, Mr. Barnett? If you can let us know, what makes you tick? What gets you up every day to play football?
They just said it. Football. Football keeps me going every day, and I really have a big goal that I want to accomplish. I want to make it to the NFL. So, I can't just sit around and expect the NFL to come to me. I have to go earn it. So, every day, even when I'm feeling down, every day, I just find something to do. I probably stretch, work out, get a little footwork, get a little upper body workout in. It's just finding something to do to better myself.
And have there ever been any moments of like adversity that you feel you had to get over to get to where you are?
Yes, I've been through some adversity the last couple of years. Just leaving the first D1 that I went to, just leaving D1, going to JUCO, that transition was very hard for me. But I stuck it through. It was just learning how to adapt to my situation and just turning the negative into a positive. That's what I do every time. So every negative I come across, I just turn into a positive.
And that's the way it's got to be. So that's good to hear, man. And is there anybody in particular that you feel that you could thank right now for getting you to the person you are right now?
I thank my parents, and I think everybody that believed in me and supported me through the way, because without my support, I don't even know how I do all of this because they keep me going too. So my support system, and my parents.
Oh, right on. Hey, they're gonna be watching this later, so good answer. Good answer. Nah, I'm just kidding. Now, what about in at Mt.SAC in particular? Is there anybody that you feel helped you, grow as a player?
Yes, Coach Rod, Coach Jabs, Coach Cam, Coach Rod, Coach Bobby, Coach Mike, Coach Carter. They all taught me different aspects of the game. I used to talk to Coach Mike about like what do they like, how's it in the NFL? Like what is practice like? I just want to work on my practice habits, and he used to tell me a lot about that. Coach Johnson, he's more of like a mentor. He wants to see his players succeed. So he's more of like a life person. I can go to him about life, football, anything. And Coach Carter really pushed me hard on the football field. Coach Cam, Coach Rod, and Coach Dowd, they really pushed me hard in academics. They wanted me to get my grades right so I can transfer.
Oh, and that's what it's all about. And I've talked to a lot of those coaches, and I genuinely feel like they are happy to see their players move on. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I totally feel like that's what it's all about. So, now, if I could ask you something, I just want to understand this too, because see, so you're everybody's goal at the JUCO levels to get out, right, to D1. Now, when you see some of your teammates get these big scholarships or whatever, how does that make you feel? Like, I just feel like maybe there's some people who are a little haters, or is it not like that
Oh
at
no.
all? Is it
No,
just all
not at all.
love?
Not at all. It's
Like,
all love, all love. See, me personally, I love to see my teammates succeed. I love to see all my teammates succeed. Rashad White went to Arizona State. Zach went to Boise State. Connor went to UTEP. Tyrone went to Kansas State. I love to see that. I mean, of course, I want to be on that level, but that's not my life. I have to worry about my life. I'm at University of Texas Permian Basin, so I have to handle what I have to handle here. And I mean, you can go to NFL from anywhere. So it's like I'm not really hating or anything. I'm not mad. It's just you have to deal with the cards you're dealt with.
Yeah, because that's the way it seems like. I feel like there's that bond of like JUCO bros and just
Yeah.
everybody's on that same like goal. And with Laney's documentary coming out, I was seeing all the back and forth on Twitter, and
Hmm.
I felt like it was more like a friendly rivalry. What do you think about that? I mean,
Yeah, it is a for friendly rivalry.
now I hate to put you on the spot, but Mt.SAC, Laney, which one did you enjoy more?
Mt.SAC.
Mt.SAC. Right on, right on. Mounties all day.
All day sack dogs for life.
Sack dogs. Well, that's about it. I don't want to take any more of your time. Really good luck with your career. And again, I really enjoyed watching you play football, and I hope to continue watching you play, and hopefully on Sundays.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And thank you for bringing me on here
Hey, no problem, bro. Sack dogs.
for life.
Yeah. All right. Take care, Mr. Barnett.